Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Today, we are back with another Black Ops Cold War video, and in this video, we got ourselves the official Firebase Z Zombies trailer, which is the very first DLC Zombies map of this year. The map looks really good and is coming out on February 4th, first, or not first on any console. It comes out on every single console and PC on that date, which is super cool and is the first time that has ever happened. This map looks really awesome. I did take a look at the trailer before, and we're going to go ahead and break down absolutely everything. I'm going to show you guys the trailer first in its entirety, and I will have gameplay on this entire map as well on day one. This map looks really nice, aesthetic wise and everything else, and hopefully you guys go to enjoy the trailer. Again, I'm going to play it for you guys all in its entirety, and I will see you guys all at the end of the trailer, and we'll go ahead and break everything down. So I'll see you guys very soon.
Weaver, I'm still in the field. I have to meet a contact.
I am not proud of everything I have done, but I am proud of what I am doing. Omega must be stopped, no matter the personal cost to people like you and I.
No, my friend. They are the ones who are going to pay.
They have already opened their new worlds.
Ravenoff, my team's reached the village.
Requiem, welcome to Vietnam. We have to get out of here now.
On the move.
What is that?
I'd pick up the pace if I were you, for Max's sake.
Yeah!
That's a kill.
If you're lying to me, if you betrayed her, if any harm comes to her, I will kill you myself.
Alright guys, and welcome back. The trailer looked really good, and we're going to go ahead and break down absolutely everything. So starting off here with the very first thing, this is taking place in Outpost 25 within Vietnam, and 1984 is of course when this game takes place, so no surprises there that that's where this map takes place. And we can see kind of this Vietnam village, which looks very interesting, but in the beginning here, there's not really too much to break down. It's mostly just, you know, showing kind of some overlooks of the map, and the map looks really nice, honestly. I really like how this map looks. We can see, of course, some remnants of a zombie apocalypse here, or a zombie disaster, essentially, in war-torn Vietnam. I'm not sure if this is going to be the spawn room or what type of room this is going to be, but it's definitely part of the map, which is very interesting. Now, one thing I wanted to note is that a lot of this map looks pretty close quarters, which can be kind of definitely makes the map more difficult for less experienced zombie players, but it also looks like it has some wide open areas, which we'll talk about here in a second. But it looks very cool there in the beginning of this little intro here of the map. Now here we see ourselves a character, which I'm not honestly sure who this character is. I don't recognize him from any previous Call of Duty game of any kind. This is a reboot of the Black Ops series, so he should be recognizable possibly, but this looks to be a brand new character within the Zombies universe and the Black Ops Cold War universe in general, so that's very interesting. I'm not sure what type of guy or what type of role this character is going to play, but it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of place he has in this map. And he's also Russian, which is very interesting as well. Not that that's a bad thing, but being of the history of this game, the Russians tend to be the bad guys, quote unquote. So this is going to be very interesting to see. But anyways, progressing on here. Now we see ourselves another character here. It says some footage, not actual in-game content, so that means it's just kind of a cutscene. I don't know if this is going to be a new operator in the future or what exactly this character's role is, but maybe it's part of the intro cutscene. Again, I don't know any of that information at the moment. And, you know, maybe she's a spy that has nothing to do with any of the game whatsoever. But here we see a specific character here. Again, I can't remember what the group is that, or Omega group. This might be an Omega group guy, and she goes ahead and takes him out and goes through this teleporter here, which we recognize from the first map of this game. And I guess she gets attacked by zombies or something. I'm not really sure exactly what that was. And now we actually get to see, which is probably where I should have started this video, we actually get to see the map itself. So again, this is what we saw earlier. Looks actually kind of wide open, not too close quarters, which is kind of nice. Close quarter maps are fun and they are playable, but they are definitely harder. Here we see another look at this character once again. Again, I don't recognize this character from any game. Maybe he's a younger version of a character you've seen before, or maybe he's a completely new character. When we play the map for the first time on Friday or Wednesday, I think it is. Wednesday, maybe it might be the 4th, or Thursday might be the 4th. I honestly can't remember, but we'll know who this character's name is. We won't know if he's been in previous Call of Duties or not, but he looks like a pretty cool character, and I guess we'll see what his intentions are here in this map and why he's here in this map in the first place anyways. And we'll see something at the very end, which is very interesting as well. Here we see ourselves the zombies, of course, which is the point of the entire map. This is a zombies map. Here we see our character up on this ledge here. That kind of looks like a perk machine up there. I'm not honestly sure if that is or not, but very cool nonetheless. And it looks like there's a lot of overlooks over here, which is very interesting. Looks a little bit like DE to me. Now, DLC 1s in Call of Duty Zombies are always big deals. I mean, DLC 1 for Black Ops 2 or DLC 1 for World at War was Verrucht, which was a big deal map. In Black Ops 1, we had ourselves Ascension, which was a big deal map. In Black Ops 2, we had Dire Eyes, which hit or miss. Black Ops 3, we had Der Eisendrache, which is one of the best maps of all time. Black Ops 4, we had ourselves Dead of the Night, which again is a map that some people hate, some people love. Myself is in the group of people who love that map. And then DLC 1 for this is, of course, Firebase Z. And DLC 1s are kind of big deal maps that definitely set the tone for the year for the most part, but DLC 2s are even bigger of a deals, which we'll talk about when DLC 2 Zombies map is set to go live. But that's very interesting. Just thought I would talk to you guys about that real quick. Again, the classic destroying zombies. Now, this is where this gets pretty interesting. Our characters go through the teleporter here, and all of a sudden, we are at Array from Black Ops 1, which is super interesting. I don't know what this has to play, role this will have to play in the map, but this is where a lot of wide open areas look to be. We see ourselves the first look at the Tombstone perk, which we'll get a closer look of later right here. And then we see ourselves another wall weapon here, which kind of looks like the AK-47. I'm not really sure what it is, but this is a white rarity weapon, which means it's probably, this may change before the map comes out, but as we can see here, it's a white rarity weapon, which means that it is the lowest rating of the weapon. Now, this little red thing over here on the left side of the screen looks to be a trap, but I'm not sure. This is the kind of classic little red box that you will interact on to create a trap coming, but I don't know. We didn't see any look of a trap here in this map, but this might be an electric trap or an old trap that we've seen before that they just didn't feel like showing in the trailer. Again, the mystery box glows over there as well. Here we get an overlook at Array, and look at this wide open area. I like how wide open this map is. I love playing zombies and training in zombies, so this is very cool as well to see all this kind of wide open space that just looks like a door. That's not a perk machine or anything. And very cool. But yeah, Array is in this map. That was an Ogwall buy very quickly there. And more just cinematic stuff here. Now we see ourselves the first zombie boss on this map, and this guy looks kind of nutso. I mean, he looks like Groot mixed with, I don't even know what this boss is, but he looks kind of crazy. He looks kind of scary, and being that his fingers are so long, maybe he has a kind of a long range attack, which might be kind of scary. But this guy looks like a menace, and it looks to be super annoying to play against. But hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's kind of easy to take out. Bosses are fun in zombies as long as they're relatively easy to take out. If you have to unload like 5 clips into a boss with an LMG, it's just not very fun, and it kind of ruins the experience. So as long as this boss isn't ridiculously hard to kill, then I don't have a problem with him. But of course, if he's just ridiculously overpowered, then that's going to be a problem. But he looks very cool nonetheless, and is definitely going to be kind of freaky playing in this map for sure. And he does come with other zombies, so keep in mind of that as well. So that's the boss zombie of the map. Well, one of the boss zombies we'll see here in a second. Now this I'm not really sure what this is. This kind of looks like the Pack-a-Punch machine, kind of doesn't look like the Pack-a-Punch machine. We'll see what this is, but I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably the Pack-a-Punch machine, because if we see the Pack-a-Punch machine on the other map, it sort of has this kind of orb in it, so I'm assuming that this is the Pack-a-Punch machine of the map, or maybe it's something cool and something new that we haven't seen before, but just thought I would point that out as well. And we see another one of those things, so maybe that isn't the Pack-a-Punch machine. Maybe that's just an aesthetic part of the map. I don't know for sure. Again, I haven't played the map yet, so I'm kind of just assuming, pardon me, I'm kind of just assuming things here. Pardon me again, I'm not really sure what that is either, but that looks kind of cool. And actually that kind of looks like a shard of some kind, which might have to do with the Easter egg. And again, my guy's destroying zombies. Oh, so he killed zombies and then all of a sudden it blew up that little shard. That's very interesting. And all of a sudden there's a giant thing coming out, and that this is purple now. I'm not really sure what this is. Maybe this is a cleansing thing to turn on the power. Honestly, don't know. But here we see the Omega group symbol, which is the group that is in control of the zombies in this universe, which is very interesting. So that's pretty cool. That is honestly really, really cool. And here we see, which looks to be another part of a ray. And I don't know if these zombies are coming from a barrier or if we can actually go all the way down here. But just thought I would point that out as well. Looks very, very cool. And here in a second, I think we will be taking a look at the brand new wonder weapon for this map. But again, more cinematic stuff, sentry gun, pretty usual. And now we see ourselves the wonder weapon, which looks very, very cool. It looks to be sort of a soliquifier AK-47 hybrid. We see, you know, obviously this is an AK-47 body with some sort of electric stuff here with a grenade launcher and some electric wazoos. I'm not really sure what this is, but it looks very, very cool. Here we see it actually in action. This guy pulls out the noob tube ability, launches it, little purple orb. Looks very, very cool, by the way. Just a very, very cool wonder weapon. And he shoots it, the regular version, so he shoots the orb, I guess, and it just sends out a giant explosion that destroys all of the zombies. And then we see the instant kill drop here, which is not anything new. It's been around for a very, very long time, but it absolutely destroys all the zombies. Looks really, really cool, and I can't wait to give this one weapon a go here in this map. It looks very, very awesome, and they got it from the mystery box, but I'm sure as the zombie guys get their hands on this map and play it a lot, because that's just what they do, they'll figure out a free Easter egg for that one weapon, because that's almost always something that happens in these maps nowadays, is that you get a free wonder weapon Easter egg, which means you can always get yourself that guaranteed wonder weapon. And I may make a video on that. I may do some guides on this map. I'm not really sure. Guides are kind of overused on YouTube, so I don't really find a point in me doing them, but gameplay will definitely happen. I'll have my first attempt, and then I'll have a high round attempt on this map as well. So that's very, very cool. And now we see ourselves the return of the Wonder Spheres? I think that's what they were called, Wonder Spheres, where you can kind of traverse the map really quickly. Super, super cool addition. Always is very good for zombies maps, having a quick transportation method. And this person gets a really badass shot on these zombies over here. And now we see a look at Tombstone Soda, the brand new perk. Well, not really a brand new perk that's coming into zombies. Now, back in Black Ops 2, Tombstone was a perk that was only available in co-op, where if you died, you could get all of your perks back and all of your weapons back, no matter what happened, whether they were Pack-a-Punch, no matter what, you could always get your weapons back once you use this perk. How this is going to act in Black Ops Cold War, I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to be used, but hopefully it is used like it is back in, hopefully it is something different, because, you know, the perk in Black Ops 2 was good, but it was only co-op. You could only use it as a co-op player, and you also kind of had to screw over your teammates in order to actually have the perk work. So in all honesty, hopefully this perk is buffed. Hopefully there's some different abilities to it, which you guys know, if you go into the zombies of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, there's abilities to upgrade your perks to change kind of how they are a little bit. So hopefully this perk does something cool, has a cool ability that's not the way it was back in Black Ops 2, but the machine looks awesome, the remastered can looks awesome, and it looks like a really, really awesome perk in general. But hopefully it's a little bit more useful than it was back in Black Ops 2, and please tell me that the return of the Tombstone jingle is coming back. I would be the happiest person alive, as that is my favorite jingle ever. It just is so good. But anyways, progressing on here with this trailer, we see another overlook of the map here. It looks like the Napalm Strike is going to be a new kill streak that is available on this map as well, possibly, which looks very, very awesome, if it isn't already, which I don't think it is. And now we see ourselves the return of the Russian Mangler, which is from Gorod Krovi. It wasn't a very hard boss to take out, but it was still kind of annoying nonetheless. So it looks like there's two different bosses on this map. at one, maybe hopefully not at one time, but it looks like there's 2 different bosses, which I'm actually kind of okay with. Kind of mixes up the map a little bit, or maybe this guy's just going to be a standard zombie. And now we see this guy, which is absolutely insane. And I am not sure what this guy is, but he is definitely the ending boss. He's not going to be a regular boss that you see on a consistent basis. This is definitely going to be the boss that you get at the end of the Easter egg. I would hope so, because this guy is absolutely huge. He's absolutely crazy, and I would definitely expect nothing less of him to be the final boss zombie once you complete the Easter egg. But I guess we'll see what happens come February 4th. And that is absolutely everything that is in the trailer here. The only last thing I wanted to show you guys is this part here. And we see this character again. And Weaver says, if you hurt her in any way, I will kill you myself. So I guess Weaver and this guy have a history. As you guys know, Weaver is of Russian American descent. So he is from Russia originally, or maybe I think he's from Russia originally. And so I guess he has ties to this Russian guy here who apparently broke his arm or something. And here he comes walking towards the screen very menacingly, very scarily, and looks to be maybe a bad guy that we don't know of yet. Maybe he seems good at first and then he turns into a bad guy. I guess we'll see when we play the map. But as you can see, he looks kind of grumpy in this picture. So I guess we'll see what happens. But anyways, that is absolutely everything. A little bit of some story there. And as you can see, Firebase Z coming out on February 4th for absolutely every single console. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are about Firebase Z as a map. It looks pretty good to me, in all honesty. Hopefully it plays well. Again, we won't know anything until we actually play it. We can just assume anything from a trailer. Hopefully the doors are cheap. Hopefully there's good training areas. Hopefully the Easter egg is fun. All that kind of stuff that people love to see with zombies maps. Hopefully all that stuff is true. But I'm personally very, very excited for this. I can't wait to have some more zombie content within this game. I can play the zombies map on the game for about maybe a couple of times and then I get bored with it. I mean, I'm already bored with the first map of the game, so I'm very, very excited to get my hands on the second zombies map of this game. But anyways, if you guys are excited, let me know. And I will, if you guys want to check out any of my other previous Black Ops Cold War videos, I will leave the previous 2 at the end of the video for you guys to check out. And I'll see you guys all on another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I don't even know where Black Ops 4 came from video very, very soon.